And we're off to see the wizard. First ride since injuring my back, so we'll just see how she goes. Looking across onto Alston Moor, right on the tops. It's still a little bit white. That's okay. It's actually quite warm. I've got my summer suit on again from Held, the one with more zips than a zip factory. Although my zips are closed, except the ones on my back. I've got my back protector in, and the reason I've got my back protector in is because of my bad back, because the back protector has a Velcro waistband which is say 4 inches wide, 5 inches wide, so that's giving support to the small of my back at the same time as the back protector. And the protector itself actually fits into the jacket. You can wear it so it doesn't fit in the jacket, or you can wear it when it fits into the jacket, but only if you've got a jacket that fits it. Oh dear. And you're soon going to be a competition, and there is soon to be a competition to win a back protector from Held. It's a damn good back protector as well, and more details about that coming soon. What a bloody lovely day. Woo! Woo! I don't care what anybody says. I absolutely bloody love what I do. Now, in this pond on the left, if I can see them, there's 1, 2, there's 3 herons there, look, 4 herons. And they nest very close by. But I'm hoping I can take some closer photographs if they're still there when I come back. There's the snow on the tops, if you can see it. A year ago, I thought that the weather itself, well, it has, it's been bloody terrible for 4 months. But you know, on Facebook where there's memories that come up, there was one that came up a couple of days ago when I was riding around this area producing the Eden Valley Guide, and it was hailstoning. So it's not been that unusual to get snow at this time of year, but what I will say is it has been unusual for 4 months of non-stop. It started on the 5th of December and flooded my house, and it just went on and on and on. As we all know, there was some absolute total devastation happened in other parts of the country. Even though I was flooded, I feel that I was fairly lucky, really, not to be flooded worse than I was, because it only came in about 4 inches. It was clear water, it was straight off the fell side. So we're just going around the back of Appleby now to fill up with some motion lotion. So where are we going to go? So where are we going to go? Let's make it a surprise. And a truck that doesn't indicate as well. Fabulous. You could save a fortune, these manufacturers. What's the point of putting indicators on vehicles anymore? And do you know something? Here's a rant. Do you know something? If you ask anybody about indicating, everybody says, oh, I do it, definitely. Yep, every time. I hate people that don't indicate. I've never heard one bastard turn around and say, oh yeah, I don't bother. There is something that's quite noticeable. That back brace. Not only does it give you a sense of confidence in case you do come off, but that waistband, that is definitely making a difference, without any doubt whatsoever. Absolutely. Fuel's crept up 5p in the last 2 weeks. Isn't it interesting? Oil goes up by a fraction and the fuel goes up instantly. Oil comes down by a chunk and it bloody creeps down. Bastards, the lot of them. Bloody bastards, the lot of them. Not be long before it's back to £1.50. You watch in the next 12 months just how much fuel goes up again. Bloody gits. And the problem being is, for every pound, 65 pence of it is just pure and utter tax to the government. You've got road tax. When you buy a car, tax and VAT. Fuel, taxed. Tyres, VAT. Servicing, VAT. Everything to do with travelling on our roads gets taxed. Absolutely everything. In India, a litre of petrol, 60p. But when you take into consideration the average wage over there is about £150 a month, 150,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees, sorry, £150 a month. It's all relative, isn't it? now coming into the little village of Langwathby, and for those of you who have done the Penrith to Hartside TT, you'll have passed through this village numerous times, no doubt. But beware, there is a word on the street which tells me the speed camera van is going to be on this road this year like a rash. There's a big thing about prevention of motorbike deaths this year, so the speed camera vans are going to be everywhere. We've already started down in North Wales and they've already had a purge, but that's nothing new for that area, and I do believe that they're going to be doing the same here, so just watch out. Stay within your limits, and I mean the speed limits. There you go. Look at the snow on the top of there, eh? Doesn't that look all nice and pretty? When I was flying back and forwards to India, one of the things I did notice, in front of you got a screen so you can watch your film or whatever you want to do. You can also track your flight, and part of that flight, or part of the instrument, shows you what temperature it is outside, and it was minus 60 degrees at whatever it is, 50,000 feet or something. But coming back early that I had to, flying from Delhi into Heathrow, bloody hell, it was with British Airways, and gotta say the stewardesses were marvellous. They heard I'd got a bad back and gave me a row of seats on my own so I could stretch out, which, I mean, just how nice is that? But the turbulence, bloody turbulence, was outrageous just about all the way. I've never had a flight that was so bouncy. So just pulling into here to talk about getting my oil changed, giving the bike the test over, and it's Valentine's between Langwathby and Hartside. They'll do you a bloody good deal, good bunch of guys, and a good price as well.